I am the Mujin King, and welcome to a very exciting trailer for you. Star Wars, the Clone Wars, official trailer, released yesterday. How do you? I have been thinking about the Clone Wars and how it was such a shame that ever since Disney bought Lucasfilm of George Lucas, ever since they bought the rights, they immediately cancelled the Clone Wars, which was very popular within the community of Star Wars and the fan base. They immediately cancelled it when it wasn't even finished, and there were more stories to be told. I always thought it would be very interesting to see this animated series flow into Revenge of the Sith. I would have liked it to have ended with the attack on Coruscant and the kidnap of the Chancellor, so they would flow very nicely into Revenge of the Sith. However, it got cancelled and all our hopes were blown away. Very saddening, very disappointing. But then they replaced it with Star Wars Rebels, which took place between Revenge of the Sith and the original trilogy. So, and Rebels overall, I think I enjoyed watching Rebels. However, it did seem a little contradictory to the saga as a whole. It did seem like a lot of things did not make sense, did not add up. Some things seemed very pointless to me. And Star Wars is already complicated enough as it is. There are so many things that don't make sense. People say plot holes, things that you are like, what is going on here? And Star Wars Rebels really confused things further, I would say. I think it was a missed opportunity in a few places, and the ending, the finale of Rebels, surely certainly was very confounding to me. Very baffling why they did what they did, I think, when you consider what we knew before from the original series and what was going on. And somehow these characters are still around. Very strange to me. Anyway, it was announced yesterday, the Clone Wars is making a return, and I didn't watch the trailer because I wanted to do a reaction for you. I honestly did not think we would see Star Wars, the Clone Wars again. Star Wars recently announced another series called Star Wars Resistance, which was apparently is going to be set a few years before Episode 7, The Force Awakens, and centers on a new character, apparently in General Organa's Resistance, spying on the First Order. I can't say I am excited for that. To be honest, everything about the sequel trilogy adds even more confusion, even more holes to me. But this, I hope this stays to me. I would like to see it. Anyway, enough baffling. Let's get on with it, shall we? And before I look into it, jump on that subscribe button if you are new. Let's get into it, shall we? Star Wars The Clone Wars, official trailer for you. Here we are. Lucasfilm Limited.
The name's Rex. You'll call me Captain or Sir.
Rex.
War does not come with
Okie dokie.
No soldier gets the promise of safety. My designation is
Very mean of you.
555, sir. We call him Fives. I'm Heavy. This is Echo.
Captain Rex.
Commander Cody, your new boss.
You are a traitor to me, Captain Cody. You are very traitorous to me.
Chinese commander.
Captain Cody is the one who tried to kill Kenobi in Revenge of the Sith.
Your training is in your.
Look at all these helmets. Look at this legacy.
Fight.
You are very vengeful to me.
This can't be good. We need to pull back.
Whoa! Be careful to
Pull them
you.
out. We can see them. If we can see them, we can hit them.
What is going on? Whoa! Whoa, how explosive to me! Nice effect, very shocking for you. They sound in trouble. A war left unfinished indeed, until now. Wouldn't you finish? Sounds very serious to me. What is this? I wonder. You are all going to be very mean one day. That was dodgy animation to me. Anakin, welcome. Why has his hair grown so long at the back? Wow. Wow. Clone Wars! The Clone Wars for you.
All right, Rex. What's so important that you brought us all the way back here?
Welcome. Ahsoka! Welcome, Ahsoka.
Hello, Master.
What is she wearing?
It's been a while.
Indeed. Clone Wars saved! That is very hilarious to me. Clone Wars saved. This is from the official Star Wars YouTube account. And when I saw the Clone Wars saved trending on Twitter, I just assumed this was created by the fan base. But no, it's actually on the actually came from Star Wars themselves. Hashtag Clone Wars saved. How amazing! How hilarious to me that it came from them. Ahsoka, I think the last we saw of Ahsoka in the Clone Wars was when she quit the Jedi Order because they were being very mean to her. They thought she committed a crime. They didn't believe her. But then she was found innocent. And then she didn't want to stay with these meanies who had no faith in her. And if you've been watching Rebels, you will know some of the stuff that she gets up to. Or was that a spoiler? Oopsie to me. However, the problem I had with Rebels at the end did have something to do with Ahsoka. Very strange to me. Very odd, I must say, when you consider that what has been going on in the original trilogy, and yet and now what the Star Wars Rebels introduces seems very odd to me. Does not match what has been going on. She must have been very useless then. However, about this doesn't show us a great deal. But the animation looks, it does look a little bit off to how I remember. But maybe that's just my memory. It does look a little bit different. But overall, the style is kept very similar. So, they're not trying to switch up the styles like they are for Resistance, which I heard that they were making into a Japanese style, but I'm not sure how true that was. So I'm glad they're making it look similar. It looks like they mean business. It looks like we're going to see an actual war, hopefully. I saw Mandalorians. Perhaps their arc will be involved also. But it does make me wonder what they're going to do with Ahsoka now, because of course she isn't in the movie Revenge of the Sith or the movies after. So I wonder how they would transition from this into Revenge of the Sith with Ahsoka. It would have been fine, I guess, if they hadn't brought her back in this at all, because the last we saw of her, she just went off on her own way. But now they brought her back. They're gonna have to make her leave again at some point, because Anakin doesn't have an apprentice called Ahsoka in Revenge of the Sith, so I do wonder if it would be worth it bringing her back, if she has any major role, or if she's just in that one episode. If there is rivalry between them, if she is bitter. Is Anakin bitter? We'll see. Wouldn't you? Tell me. Are you looking forward for Star Wars, the Clone Wars? Did you watch the series before, when it wasn't owned by Disney, when it was owned by Lucas? Are you excited for the stories that they're going to tell, or are you not bothered? Tell me, wouldn't you? Show me your support. Show me your crimes. And remember, chomp on that subscribe button if you would like to eat the cheese. How extraordinary to you. Farewell, my munchkins. Take care, my munchkins. Wouldn't you?
Thank you.